you? My name is Sewa and I'm really appreciative of you being here today. So if you have been here on my channel, you know that I speak about how the trials and tribulations of kings or queen coming to being seated in their position, right? So guys, before we get started, I just need you to know this, okay? Whenever you hear statements about kings and queens worshiping idols, and they are worshiping all these entities out there that are not rightful of them, I need you to know most of the time, it's not most of the time, that is false information, okay? That is false information that you have been told, that you have been almost like you have been absorbing it for a long time. But today I'm gonna break it down to you. You see, kings, before you become a king, right, you're going to go through a process where you are able to exercise your faith. You are able to show your faith. You are able to say, okay, if you believe in God, what type of God, and how do you even worship that God? Okay, what is the process? If you are faced with a situation where it's tough for you, how are you able to hold on to your faith? Okay, so a lot of kings, okay, just like the Bible, they have King Solomon. Okay, I need you to realize this. King Solomon became a wise man in the Bible, guys. King Solomon became a wise man in the Bible, right? It did not say he became a Christian in the Bible. You see, kingdoms were there. And then, guess what happened? Faith was built upon kingdoms, okay? So, I'm going to teach you. It's just like you have a child being birthed to this world. The child have to know their position. Once the child knows their position, they are able to now say, I know my mom, I know my dad, I'm going to choose this path of faith to follow. Okay? So kingdoms were there. Spirituality comes as you grow, as you elevate. So spirituality is one of the most important aspects of every king before you are put into your position. And so how do we make sure, or how do we make sure that whatever you are saying, you believe in it? Or if you believe in God, how do we make sure that it's the truth and it's not with lies? Okay, because let's face it, whenever you have been put into a position, you must care for the people that are going to serve you. You must care for the community. You must do it in faith first. You must do it with understanding. And you must also produce what's called love within all the subsets of kingdoms, okay? So, first thing that you have to always exercise is your faith, okay? You have to believe in one supreme God. Every African kingdom, guys, if you are here on my channel, they all believe in one supreme kingdom. They do not say, I believe in three God, three this, three. No. They all believe in one supreme God. Okay, one supreme God. Meaning this. Okay, meaning they have practices. Okay, they have practices that's showing appreciation for that one supreme God. That this God, so an example, let's say you see a man on the river and they are talking or saying something, and then you are sitting there saying they are worshiping river. That's false. You do not know what that person is saying. You do not know what that person is doing. You see, when they go there to do these things, right, or to speak, right, like me, I go to a river or water and give bread to fishes, okay, And if I don't give to fishes, sometimes I throw it outside for birds. You see, when I go there to do this, to give food to the fish or to do some to feed the bird, I pray, saying or I say certain good words like, oh, okay, God, I thank you for giving me a wonderful day. You see, you have been able to make me see these birds, these animals walking around. That means you have given me life again on this day, and I thank you for it. Please, we say these things, showing God we appreciate the natural things He gave to us, the things around us that makes this world beautiful. We appreciate it. That's why they go to the river and say all that. They don't go there saying, I'm worshiping river, I'm worshiping the. No, when they are speaking, they are saying, a God of let's say, God of Israel, thank you. God of Zion, thank you. God of Sarah, thank you. God of Isaac, God of you, thank you. Right? They are showing appreciation because the river is still there. It's bringing money to the people. The food is still coming into the country. Okay, so they are showing appreciation, God, for not letting these things dry out from their life, for not letting food be scarce, for rain continue to be raining. They pray and say thank you. Okay, so do not be disinformed that they are going there doing these practices. They are worshiping river goddess. They are worshiping. No, they are not. You see, an example, like I told you, maybe I haven't tell you, but you see, when you see a cross in places, right, in modern civilizations, the cross represents somebody have passed from that side. So they are able to put, let's say, flowers on there. And when you go there and stand there and you are, let's say, sharing your tears, or literally you miss what happened to that person, right? It's not like you are holding on to the pain and you keep revisiting it. You are literally saying, I remember this happened here before. Your remembrance, this is happening before. Do not forget it. You see, saying, well, my son died over there, so I forget it. I don't really want to go there or whatever. Your son's time in this existence is stopped right there. That's why you go there to do what? To put that flower there. But you are not worshiping it. You see, when we said the word worship, people think you are the ghost, you are worshiping the ghost there, you are by the cross saying, I worship you, my son. No, you are not worshiping anybody over there. You are just paying homage to it, saying that I know it existed here, and therefore I'll move forward. Example, when you go to a job, guys, when you go to a job, this is what happened. They ask you for your resume. What does your resume do? It shows your back history on all the jobs that you have worked at before, right? So you are going there thinking you move forward into your other life, or you moving forward to go and get this job and do something better for your life. But the new job asks you, what is your old job? You see, you cannot forget the old job because you need that history to be on your resume, right? You need that history that's going to say that, okay, you have been there before, you had experience before, okay? That's why, okay? So now, let me bring you back and don't take you somewhere that you might be a little confused, but let me bring you back. So this is it. Kings, before they are going to go ahead and be seated in their position, they have to exercise faith that they believe in one supreme God. One supreme God. And they are put in a position where they are not supposed to hurt folks. They're not supposed to destroy folks. Okay, they're supposed to show love, truth, and understanding. You see, as a king, guys, you serve as a judge in your community. You serve as the supreme judge in your community, that when something happens, the people can come to you and you will be able to solve the problems, the situations that arises. Okay, example, like I said, King Solomon. Okay, King Solomon is not recognized in the Bible as a Christian before he became a king. No, it's recognized that he was a king. He made wise decisions. Okay, so you see, his seed came before, and then his faith was exercised, right? He showed his faith. And also, when you are in your seat as a king, you're going to go through a lot of situations where people will come to you and say, okay, this is what happened in the community. How do we fix it? And you have to be able to say, well, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. Remember this story when the king had somebody's daughter, one slept on the daughter had to be cut into two, and then the daughter was given to one said, well, let's save the daughter so that we both can use it. And then the decision, it became a wise decision because of the question that the king put upon the woman, and the answer that one of the woman was supposed delivered also showed that her faith. So it showed her faith, but it also came in a form of an exercise to the king. Because you see, if the king said, well, let me go ahead and give it to the child and let this child be divided into two, let me give it to this woman so that this child gets divided into two. Guess what's going to happen? What's going to happen is this. It would have killed the baby. It would have messed this woman's relationship, and it would have ruined his kingdom later on. When people are like, wow, the kid was supposed to be saved, but we didn't save it. You see? So that made him a wise king, right? So what I'm trying to tell you is the trials and tribulations before you become a king or a queen, you go through it in a sense that you can go to a store or something, and you might have an incident, and you have to be able to exercise your faith that whatever incident that posed upon you, you did not let that incident destroy you. You believe that you have faith, you have hope, and you do not let that put you down. Okay, so you have all these exercises that you're going to go through it, and the exercises that you go through, you're not going to be informed about it. It's almost like you are living your life every day, and it comes to you where you have to be able to conquer it. Okay, that's the process. So guys, I really appreciate you all for being here. My name is Sewa, and I don't want to waste your time on this video, but later on I'm going to show you the one supreme God, or the goddess that all kings and kingdoms respect. Okay, they respect. Okay, and also I need you to understand this. You see, the supreme God that the kings all respect, they also believe that there is a messenger. Okay, just like you believe that there is